guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to solve day 24 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today I am going to solve problem number 2191, sort the jumbled numbers. Okay, so this problem is going to be a little bit similar to yesterday's problem 1636, sort array by increasing frequency. Okay, so in this problem you are given a zero indexed integer array mapping which represents the mapping rule of a shuffled decimal system, and mapping of I is equal to j means that digit I should be mapped to the digit j in this system. Okay, so like see this example number 1. So here simply means that 0 is going to be replaced with 8, 1 is going to be replaced with 9, 2 is going to be replaced with 4, 3 is going to be replaced with 0, 4 is going to be replaced with 2, 5 is going to be replaced with 1, 6 is going to be replaced with 3, 7 is going to be replaced with 5, 8 is going to be replaced by 7, and 9 is going to be replaced by 6. Okay, so this is given to us. The mapped value of an integer is the new integer obtained by replacing each occurrence of digit in the integer with the mapping of I for all I 0 to 9, and you are also given another integer array nums. We have to return the array nums sorted in non-decreasing order based on the map values of its element. Okay, so if just I convert this 9, okay, so 9 simply means I need to replace this 9 with 6. Okay, so here my new number is going to look like this 6, this 9 I am going to replace it with 6, and this one, so here go here, so this one I am replacing it with 9, so here I am to write 9. Okay, so see, map the number 991 as follows. So mapping of 9 is equal to 6, so all the occurrences of 9 will become 6. Mapping of 1 is equal to 9, so all the occurrences of the digit 1 will become 9. Therefore the mapped value of 991 is 669. Okay, so this is what we have written here. Okay, now same way for 338. So we are going to replace 3 with 0, so I am going to write 0, and again we are going to replace this 3 with 0, so here I am again writing 0, and then we are going to replace this 8 with 7. Okay, so here I am going to write 007. Okay, and then we have 38. Okay, so I am going to replace 3 with 0, so here I am going to write 0, and 8 I am going to replace with 7. Okay, so now we have numbers like this 669, then 7, and then again 7. Okay, so just ignore these zeros. Okay, so we have now numbers as 669, 669 and 7, 7. Okay, so now after that what we need to do? Okay, so let's see. So here two numbers are same. Okay, here this is 7 and this is 7 and this is also 7. Okay, so elements with the same mapped values should appear in the same relative order as in the input. Okay, so see, first this 338 is coming, right? So in my output you will see that I am writing 338 first, and then I am writing 38. Okay, both are having same value, right? 7, 7. The elements of nums should only be sorted based on their mapped values and not be replaced by them. Okay, so we have to just sort the numbers based on their mapped values and not be replaced by them. Okay, so here I am not writing 669, 007 or 007 here in the output. I am writing the original numbers only, but I am just sorting them based on their mapped values. Okay, so first I am writing 338, then 38, and then 669. Okay, 669 simply means 9991. Okay, so this is what we need to write. Okay, we have to return the array nums sorted in non-decreasing order based on the mapped value of its elements. Okay, so in my nums array, 991 is at index number 0, 338 is at index number 1, and 38 is at index number 2. Okay, so now how I'm going to solve this problem, let's see. So first thing that I'm going to create one map. Okay, so let's say that this is my map. Okay, and in my map I'm going to store keys and values, right? So here keys are going to be of my integer type, and my values are also going to be of integer type. So what I'm going to do, so this 991, okay, see this 991, so this 991 is available at index number 0, so here I'm going to store it as key. This 338 is available at index number 1, so I'm going to store it as key, and this 38 is available at index 2, so I'm going to store it as key. Okay, then in the value side I'm going to store their mapped values like this 991, so I'm going to write 669. Okay, so here I'm going to write 669 as the value. Okay, then after that for 338 value is a 7. Okay, mapped value, so here I'm going to write the mapped value 7. For this 38 the mapped value is 7, so here I'm going to write 7. Okay, so this is our first step. I'm going to create a map, and in map I'm going to store keys as my indexes and values as my nothing but my mapped values. Okay, so once this is done, then after that I'm going to sort my map based on the values. Okay, so first, so see how I'm going to create one list. Okay, sorted list. So in that list first this 7 will come. Okay, so both these values are same, right? This 7 and this 7 are same, so I have to maintain the relative order, right? So first I'm going to write this one. Okay, so if the two values are matching, then I have to compare their keys, and the smaller key I should write that first. Okay, so here first this key, then after that I have to write this key 2, and then after that I have to write this key 0. Okay, so here I am just going to write the values. Okay, just for clear understanding. So at 1 7 is the value, 2 7 is the value, and at index key 0 669 is the value. Okay, once this is done, then after that what I'm going to do, I am just going to print the values. So what is the value that is available at 1 position? So at 1 index 338 is there, so here I'm going to write 338. At index 2 what is available? So index 2 38 is available, so I'm going to write 38. Okay, then at index 0 what is available? So 991 is available, so I'm going to write 911. Okay, so see, this is my output. That's it. So easy. Okay, creating a map, storing key value pairs, and then sort them based on their values. If the values are matching, sort them based on their keys. Okay, so once this is done, then just get the keys from my list, and from that particular keys you will find the index. Okay, what index should I write first? So here I should write first index, so that is why I'm just going to print this value first, 338. Okay, that's it. Now let's move to the coding part. So first let's calculate the length of my nums array. Let's create one map. Okay, and my keys are going to be of integer type, and my values are also going to be of integer type, and let's name it as map. Okay, new hash map. So once this is done, then after that just go over all the elements one by one. So for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, then first thing that we need to do here, we have to create one string builder. So let's do that. So here I'm going to create one string builder. sp is equal to new string builder. Okay, so I have created one string builder. Then after that I have to use one char array. Okay, so see here, this is my first number, 991. Okay, so here 991, this is one number. Okay, so I am going to convert it into the characters array. Okay, so first number is 9, then 9 is at next index, and then 1 is at next index. Okay, so this is index number 0, this is index number 1, this is index number 2. Okay, so this is normal integer. Then I have converted it into the my char array. Okay, then once this is done, then after that I have to just replace these values, right? For 9 I am just going to replace it with 6. Okay, this is what we need to do step by step. This 9 to 6, and this one to 9. Okay, so this is what we need to do here. So this is what we are going to do now. So here I'm going to take one char array. So let's name it as digits. Okay, so now first thing is that we have to convert this number to a string. So how I'm going to do that? I'm going to write string dot value of, and inside this I'm just going to pass my first number. So first number, that it's nothing but nums of I. Okay, this is going to be my first number. Okay, so once this is done, then after that I have to convert it into 2 char array. So here I'm just going to write 2 char array. Okay, so now after that we have to iterate over all the digits one by one. Okay, first 9, this 9, then 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do, inside this I'm just going to run one more for each loop, char digit over my digits. Okay, now after that in my string builder, okay, right now my string builder is empty. Okay, just here I have initialized this. Okay, so in my string builder I'm just going to append what. So here in my string builder I'm going to append I'm going to my mapping. Okay, and in my mapping for this particular character, so here I'm going to write digit minus here 0. Okay, first character is 9, so 9 minus the 9 is a character. Okay, so 9 minus 0 when I'm going to do, then it is going to give me digit 9. Okay, so here mapping of 9, so mapping of 9, so go to my mapping array. So mapping of 9 index, it is going to give me 6. So here in my string builder I am adding 6 first. Okay, so in my string builder I am adding 6 first. Okay, that's what the simple meaning of this one. Okay, so once I find this number 669, okay, then after that I need to convert this number, okay, back to one integer, right? So what I'm going to do here, after that I'm going to create my int value variable, and here I'm just going to write integer dot parse int, and here inside this I'm just going to pass my string. So sb is string builder, so let's convert it to my string. Okay, that's it. So this is done. Okay, so now I have got the value, and now I have to store this value. Okay, so here 669 I have to store at this particular key. So what I'm going to do after doing this, I'm just going to do map.put my key, and my value is value. That's it. Okay, so this is going to return me this part. Okay, KV066917 and 2, this one. Okay, so this for loop is going to do that for me. Okay, so once this is done, then I have to create one list. Okay, so here just create one list, and inside this list I'm just going to pass map.entry. Okay, and here in our map we have integer only, right? So this is done. Okay, then after that let's name it as sorted list is equal to new array list, and inside this I'm just going to pass what is the name of my map. So map dot, here I have to write entry set. That's it. Okay, so once this is done, so I have created one sorted list. So now I have to do the sorting now. So just like our yesterday's video, we are going to write one sort method here. Okay, so in yesterday video also we have implemented the same thing, right? So here I'm just going to write collections dot sort. So I'm doing the sort on this sorted list, and let's say I have two entries, one is entry 1 and one is entry 2. Okay, then what I'm going to do, so here first let's compare the two entries based on their value. So here I'm just going to write int compare value is equal to, so I'm going to compare entry 1 dot get value with my entry 2 dot get value. Okay, entry 2 dot get value. Okay, okay, this is what we need to do, right? Okay, so once this is done, so if both the entries are same, okay, if both the entries are same, then my compare value is equal to 0, right? But if both the entries are not same, then definitely my compare value is not equal to 0. Okay, so if it is not equal to 0, then in that case I'm just going to return compare value. Okay, but if the two values are same, then we have to compare them based on their keys. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to return, so here just copy this line, and instead of value we have to just write here key. Okay, this is done. So just end this here. Okay, once this is done, then I have to just return the sorted. Okay, so now I have got this. Okay, so now I have to just write these values, right? 33838, then 991. So I'm just going to create, since we have to return the result in array format, so here I'm just going to create int sorted. Just say new int, and here give the size as n. Okay, now here let's point my final index. Okay, final index is equal to 0 initially, and now let's iterate. Okay, so here I'm just going to write for entry, and here just write sorted list. Okay, sorted list. Okay, so now what I have to do here, I have to pass the values in my sorted array one by one. Okay, so here inside this I'm just going to pass my final index, and in this final index, okay, right now it is 0 now, so sorted of 0 is equal to, so I am going to get the value from my nums array. Okay, so in my nums array I'm going to pass this index. Okay, this index, so this index, how I'm going to access this index, so here I'm just going to write entry. Okay, my entry, and for that particular entry, let's get the key. Okay, so this is going to give me that entry. Okay, so once this is done, okay, then after that I have to increment my final index. Okay, next time, so this is done. Then now after that, in the end, I'm just going to return sorted array. Okay, so before proceeding, we need to fix few things here. So here it should be like this now. Okay, so here we need to add this one, and here this is not required. Okay, here we didn't add this get keyword, so let's add that, and let me check. Okay, so now let's run it and see if there are any code issues. So all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So in this problem, since we are iterating over all the elements one time here, so here O of n, and inside this I am just iterating over all the characters of digits. Okay, so here of d time complexity. So overall for this function, I'm going to say that my overall time complexity is going to be of n into d, but this d is very small, so I'm just going to say that my time complexity is going to be of n. Okay, then after that I'm doing the sorting part. Okay, so here my time complexity is going to be of n log n. Okay, and here again I am iterating over all the entries one by one, so O of entry. Okay, so overall my time complexity will be influenced by this sorting part, so I can say that my overall time complexity for this code is going to be of n log n. So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.